like whether we are doing it right, what type of parenting, what is the positive parenting, what is the goal of our parenting, just to provide them the right thing, all their necessary things that we are just going to provide. That is the parenting. Giving values, talking to them positive things, that is parenting. So not many questions. So I had my own list of questions. I'm sure you all must be having your list of questions. So, one very common question is what we had. We are raising, our girls to be perfect, and we are raising our boys to be brave. Whether it is right or wrong, something everyone have their own justification to admit and admire this. How to raise successful and happy kids. We try our best. So this all of the doubts and the queries we always have. Like parenting is the toughest job on the earth. As you're responsible for the physical, emotional, and the mental development of the another human being, which we are responsible for. So friends, today we have with us Ms. Shilpa Singh. She is an author, entrepreneur, and a life transformation coach. She was in the corporate and she worked for 14 years. And then she quit and become life coach. She has been doing life coaching on personal life transformation and have impacted more than thousands of lives. She's also an entrepreneur where she helps people lose weight in healthy way. She had written a book also on the name of Medicine Children, which is available on the Amazon. So we welcome Shilpa. Thank you so much for taking our time and for this giving us insight in all these doubtful questions, queries do we have. So over to you, Shilpa.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for such a warm welcome and a very nice introduction. Thank you very much. I am honored to be a part of this platform and glad to be with so many parents looking for, some insights into parenting, positive way of parenting. So first of all, I would like to say a big hi to all of you. Hi, Kasturi, Rajani, Dinesh, Ranbirak. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Nitin, Devjani, Amit, Pavan, Ruchir, Poonam, Manish, Bhamesh, Pankaj, Avanti, Pooja, June Mendes, Harish, Suresh, Archana, Amrendra, everyone. If I've missed out anyone, a big good evening and hello to all of you. And I would request if everyone can put their mic on mute, because for everybody's convenience, it's better if everybody's mic is on mute. I can see Ruchir's mic is not on mute. Harish mic is not on mute. I would request if you can please put your mic on mute, or Shweta, if you can mute everyone, because that will not disturb others. Yeah. I hope everyone is with me on this, and let's make this session interactive, interesting and fun, because anything related to children has to be fun, right? We can't make it boring, another lecture, another wisdom session. That is not my point of view. That's not my objective at all with you all, okay? So the thing is, I would like to start with one thing, that is, we all think that we know parenting very well. Like हमारे माँ बाप ने भी तो हमें रेस किया ही है ना, उन्होंने थोड़ी parenting सीखी थी, तो हमें भी क्या जरूरत है सीखने की. That's the myth that is there in everybody's mind, that we don't need to learn parenting. But in this day and age, where there is overload of information, the technology is playing its part, and we are overloaded with so much of information that our mind has become total what do you say, there's a total block in the mind as to what is the right way, what is the wrong way. I would say there is no right or wrong way of parenting. There is only one way, that is conscious parenting. Right now we are doing parenting by experience, okay? जैसे जैसे experience आ रहा है, we are learning, we are going up and down, there are challenges, and then we are just learning by our own experiences. We are not consciously parenting, it is happening unconsciously. So the best thing that you can do with yourself and with your child, to your child, is to parent consciously. So that's what today we are going to learn. One thing is to be a conscious parent, and it will be a positive parenting. Okay. So I want you to walk away from this session. Just bring one tiny little change in your parenting style, just little change. We are not talking about drastic change. If one tiny little change you bring, it will be a big change for you. Trust me on this. Okay. So let's start. I hope your pen and paper are ready with you. Shweta, did you inform everyone to have pen and paper? I'm sorry
Yes,
if you
yes,
didn't.
yes.
Okay. So before we start on, parenting or conscious parenting, positive parenting, I would like you all to, answer few questions, okay? And we can start right now. Please, the number one question is, please write down what is your biggest challenge as a parent. So I'll give you options. The challenge can be anger. My child gets angry very fast, or he or she back answers. Study or homework, they don't do that. They are too much on TV, mobile phones, or they make a lot of wrong demands. Ye chahiye, wo chahiye, wrong demands, or their food habits or their health. Can be anything. What is your biggest challenge as a parent? Just write it down.
List of the whatever you said. I think all are in the numbers.
Write the biggest challenge.
Mine one is the food habit.
All right, cool. Second question number 2. How much time your child is spending on TV, mobile phone or computer? It can be 0 to 1 hour, 1 to 2 hour, 2 to 3 hours, or 3+ hour. How much time in a day your child is spending on TV, mobile or computer? Just write it down. You don't have to answer.
I don't have to answer. Okay.
No, you don't have to answer. Just write it down. And thing is, this you please type in comment this question answer. What is the age group of your child? So I have an idea what age group parents I am talking to. If you can just type in the chat, what is the age group of your child? Six to 13, Shweta, okay.
My younger one is 6 and the elder one is 13. So 6 to 13.
Cool. 9 and 13, 8 and 13, 5, 14, 6, 14, 7. Monica 2.7, okay. Daughter 13, Amrendra, okay. So 6 to 13, 5 also we have 5 also, we have 2 also, 13, 15, okay. 5 to 11, Manish. 3 months, okay, that's
Too young.
they have little babies also, okay. Very good time, mother. Very good time that you are here, 3 months, yeah. You will be proactive. 18 years old, okay. 8, 1.5, super. I'm just interested in attending this session as my daughter is 21. No problem. The age group doesn't matter. Good. We got a fair idea. So now the next question, just write it down. You don't have to comment. In your own notebook, you can write down how often you get angry on your child. Is it once a month? Is it once in 15 days? Is it once a week? Or is it every day?
I think you're asking wrong. How many times a day we get angry? That would be the prompt one.
Yeah, everybody will have a different answer. True.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming you must have written. And the next question is, what is your parenting goal? What is the goal that you're looking at as a parent? It can be like, I'll give you options. Creativity, you want to develop creativity in your children. You want to have good communication skills. You want to build confidence, truthfulness, helping nature, leadership, respect, open-mindedness. These are just examples. You can write your own parenting goal. So just write it down. What is your parenting goal? Or it can be all that I listed, All right. I am assuming everybody has written. Okay. Now that's okay. You've written it. Now I would like you to understand what exactly do we mean by conscious parenting or what is positive parenting. So first we need to understand child thinking versus adult thinking. We both think in two different ways. Okay. Very important point is this. So I want you to list down any 3 instances in a day when you enjoy your time with your child. 3 instances in a day where you enjoy your time with your child. So example, when they come back from school, when they tell what happened in the school, or when they play creative games, I like watching them, or walking with them in the evening walk, or when we have some conversation or bedtime
आवाज येत
story.
नाही माझ्या काहीतरी प्रॉब्लेम आहे ग. सरक जरा तिकडे, सरक जरा.
Okay.
अब आवाज नाही येत आहे बघ.
Could you please you put your phone on the mute?
स्पीकरचा प्रॉब्लेम झाला असणार.
So Shweta, you can do also. You can mute everyone. There is an option.
कट होतोय. बर. काय आहे पण कसलं सेशन आहे त्यांचं?
तुला नाही आलं?
आलंय.
Or if you make me a host, even I can mute them.
Okay, 1 second.
पावणे 6ला नाही ग, 7:40 आहे.
हा, 7:40.
7:40 म्हणजे पावणे 8 वाजता. अशी काय करते? 7:45 तर असं आला कुठे मीटिंग?
But you're the host now.
Okay.
Just okay.
I think it's gone now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not able to mute actually. Okay. So I'm assuming everybody has answered 3 instances in a day when you enjoy your time with your child. For me personally, I really enjoy when we go for an evening walk and they both accompany me, my children. I have one 8-year-old and one 4-year-old child.
ते हेल्थ
Children,
वर्क
both of
but
them,
there's a
they
for
will
your
accompany me.
thinking.
We go for a walk in the evening.
असं चालू केलंय.
Shweta, we have to mute because others are
Shweta,
getting disturbed.
Shweta, sorry to disturb you. Next to his name, you have 3 dots, na? There you
Yeah.
can mute. Yeah.
I had done that, but it's not. 1 second, see.
Or if you have their number, you can call them up.
You do?
It's done. It's done now. It's done. Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Okay. So I should make you host again, right? Because I think
Sure.
I'll just go to your name and I'll make you the host. Cool, got it.
अनम्यूट था बरोबर. त्यांना समजलं माझा अनम्यूट था ते. आता त्यांना कसं कळलं?
Done. Okay. Okay, we start.
Okay. So next is, can you list down 5 or 7 strengths and weaknesses of your child?
Hello.
5 to 7 strength. Make a column of strength and make a column of weakness. What are the 5 strengths of your child, and what are 5 to 7 weakness of your child? So it can be weakness can be temper, less patience, talks rudely, back answer, fighting, not interested in studies. That can be your weakness, or you have your own examples, right? I'm just giving you mine. Strengths can be creative, great ideas, they're disciplined, respectful, truthful, high self-esteem, stands up for his friends. All these can be strengths.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone got it? Any questions on this? Strength and weakness, 5, at least 5, right?
Sometimes define weakness is, how you differentiate that, because maybe the child is not very, enthusiastic for that particular thing, but that will come in the weakness.
You can say, yeah, shows less enthusiasm for everything or for a particular thing. If you think that it's a weakness, what you think is a weakness is important.
Could you again give the example for the weakness, what it can be?
Weakness can be anything like temperament. You have a problem with a temper, lose patience, you know, they talk rudely, or some children back answer, they are like fighting, they are not interested in studies, all what we think as weakness, you know. We all human beings have strengths and weaknesses. So what you think are the weaknesses? So only 2 more to go. Now, I would like you all parents to make a list of activities in which you will enroll your child to develop his or her skills. So, for example, you have written strengths, okay? So, you've written strengths. So, against each strength, write which activity you should enroll your child to develop this particular strength. So, for example, your child's strength is creative thinking. So in front of that, what activities you should enroll? Maybe painting, drawing, dancing, or whatever, you know. Suppose the strength is sports, so you can write which sports you want to enroll. Suppose the strength is like, you know, like art, drama, video making, whatever. In creative, you can write all this artistic, drama. So again, in front of every strength, write which activities you will enroll your child to develop this strength. This will give you a lot of clarity. So for my child, I have written creative thinking as a strength, and the activities that I'm going to enroll, that I want to enroll, is that he loves is painting, drawing, and drama. This is all his, you know, he loves all doing this. In the same way, you can write your own. Or if they are good in studies, so what activities you want to enroll them in when they're good in studies. In the same way with sports, anything. Cool. Should we move ahead?
Yeah.
Just a second, I'll read the chat. I feel my child is not an age where I can judge his strengths. Monica, it's okay, leave it then. If the child is not that age, just leave this question. Just hear, you will get a lot of insights, okay? Because when he'll be growing, you will get a lot of insights. Now, finally, list down the behaviors you want to improve in your child. What are the behaviors that you want to improve in your child? Is it the temper that you want to improve? Is it like he or she reacts quickly? Is this the patience level that you want to improve? Is this the confidence level you want to improve? Do you want your child to be more assertive, more active? Whatever is it, what is the behavior that you want to improve in your child? This is the last question. I have written patience for my child. Okay, great. So now let's move ahead. So now whatever I'm saying, it is appropriate for all age group. Monica and all, Harish, your kids are less than, you know, 1, 2, whatever. It's applicable for all, because I'm going to tell you how kids psychology works. Okay, बच्चों का psychology कैसे काम करता है. So there are 4 aspects to a child psychology. First is the incident. You can write it down. Incident. उसके नीचे write emotions. उसके नीचे write belief and then the behavior. Okay, so 4 aspect to any psychology of the kid: incident, emotions, belief and behavior. Okay, so so एक बच्चे के साथ एक इंसिडेंट होता है. ओके, सो इंसिडेंट होता है, उसके साथ जुड़ते हैं उसके इमोशंस. You know, the emotions get attached with that incident. So incident हुआ, emotions जुड़े, उसके साथ बनती है उसकी beliefs. Okay, उसके साथ बनती है उसकी beliefs और उसके साथ होता है वैसा behavior. So all these are interrelated: incident, emotions, belief and behavior. For example, a kid is watching TV. Watching TV is a behavior. Okay, kids not listening to you is a behavior. Kids getting angry is a behavior. Okay, so the incident is watching TV. Getting angry is a behavior. Okay, and you shouted when he's watching TV and you shouted, that's an incident. फिर इमोशंस क्या जुड़े हैं, बच्चे के इमोशंस क्या जुड़े हैं टीवी देखने के लिए? फन, एंटरटेनमेंट, हैप्पीनेस. That's the emotion that is attached to a child when he's watching TV. Emotions of fun, entertainment, happiness. TV, phone, mobile, whatever. Okay, and the behavior that you see is anger, shouting, not listening. This is all behavior. So now what I am trying to tell you is, if you want to change the behavior of your child, you need to go to his emotions. This is the emotion, because all human being works or carries their task with emotions. We are very emotional people, human being on this planet. Everybody, if you go into anybody's emotion center, you can make them do anything in the world, anything, including child. Okay, so if you want to change the behavior, you need to go to his emotions. But what we as parents do is, we are only focused on improving behavior, you know. So have we have we seen what goes into making this behavior? Are we seeing कि वो ऐसा behave क्यों कर रहा है? No, what is the root cause of this behavior? So his emotions and beliefs make him behave this way. So let's go to, थोड़ा सा बैक ट्रैक करते हैं. हम बिहेवियर पे फोकस नहीं करते हैं, हम उसके पीछे जाते हैं. हम उसके पीछे ये जाते हैं और ये सोचते हैं कि उसका इमोशन और बिलीफ क्या जुड़े हुए हैं इस बिहेवियर से. ओके, आर यू ऑल विद मी टिल नाउ?
Yes.
We are going a little back. What is the emotions and beliefs? So suppose there is a mango tree. Okay, so to get a mango from that mango tree, we can't throw stone on mango, right? It will get destroyed. उसकी जो डाल होती है ना, बहुत छोटी सी डाल होती है, right? वो रूट से धीरे से तोड़ना पड़ता है उस मैंगो को. Correct? Am I correct? In the same way, kids behavior में अगर हमें transformation लाना है, तो behavior पे पत्थर मारने से उसको hit करने की जरूरत नहीं है. There is no need to hit that behavior. उसे पत्थर मारने की जरूरत नहीं है. उसका जो root है, उसका जो belief है, उस पे पत्थर मारना पड़ेगा. You know, belief को change करना होगा. And if you can learn this, your kids' behavior will change 110%. Okay. So I'll quickly give you an example. So if somebody is a smoker, if you are a smoker and your wife is asking you to quit smoking, there are so on the box, हम थिएटर में जाते हैं, मूवी में हमको एड दिखाते हैं, स्मोकिंग इज बैड, इंजूरियस, और वो सब पेशेंट्स के चेहरे देखने मिलते हैं जिनको कैंसर हो गया है. एंड द पर्सन हु स्मोकिंग ऑल्सो नोज कि उससे कैंसर हो सकता है. स्टिल ही डज नॉट क्विट. व्हाई? बिकॉज वो जो सिगरेट की पे पोस्टर लगा हुआ है ना, बिकॉज विद दैट पोस्टर, और जो हॉस्पिटल में कैंसर से पीड़ित लोग हैं, उससे उनका इमोशन जुड़ा हुआ नहीं है. So the one who is smoking, he's not able to emotionally connect with those pictures or whatever is happening. But if the same person who smokes has a brother who also smokes, and if he gets cancer and he dies, and then he sees challenges in his family, and at that time he sees all this, and he will definitely try to quit or will quit his smoking. Okay, because wo emotions jude hue hain, and then he would like to change. Okay. So इंसिडेंट के साथ इमोशन जुड़ना जरूरी है. So suppose a person is driving a car at a full speed and he is seeing many accidents. Newspaper में भी पढ़ते हैं कि काफी accidents होते हैं कार तेज चलाने से, but still he doesn't improve, still he speeds up. Why? Because in the same way, if a close relative of his dies of speeding and accident जिनके साथ वो emotionally जुड़े हुए हैं and उसके साथ अगर कुछ होता है, then next day automatically he will drive slowly. वो behavior ऐसे change हो जाएगा क्योंकि जिसके साथ ऐसा होता है emotions जुड़े हुए हैं. Okay, so for example, if we stop kids from doing any bad behavior, आप लोग उनको stop कर रहे हैं, बच्चों को stop कर रहे हैं for doing any bad behavior, they are not listening to you. Sometimes they don't listen, and after stopping them many times over a period of time, when we still don't see any improvement, what we do? We scold, we shout, we get angry, we yell, we scream. And by scolding, what happens when we are scolding? We are going far away from kids' emotions. This is the emotion center of your child. And when we are scolding, shouting, angry, scream, we are going far away from kids' emotion. And if we go away from his emotion slowly, 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 and if we try to advise him, will he listen? No, right? He will not. His belief system will not change. So what is the solution? So our new path is to enter into the child's emotions. That should be our new goal, new path. कि उसके emotion center में कैसे जाएं? How to change his belief, and then the possibility of his behavior getting changed is 100%. So your question should be, Shilpa, how to go into the child's emotions, how to change his belief patterns. So when parents follows these techniques, after some time, there are techniques how to go into the child's emotion center. And if you follow these techniques, maybe in matter of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, the kid will himself say, he'll change his behavior, or he'll himself say, I don't want to watch TV so much, and things like that. I've seen this with my children happening. So I can say it with full conviction that it works 110%. Okay. Because like all kids, my kids were also addicted to TV, laptop, games, not listening. I faced all problems and I worked on it. I did a lot of research how to handle them properly, because I used to shout, I used to yell. I have done all the bad things a mother can do. I have done it, and I have. But the best thing is I've learned a better way to parent, and I'm a much calmer, much better parent than I was few years back. And that's why I want to share this with you all. It might help you. Okay. So Monica is saying, my son likes to play with jet shower in bathroom. This annoys me. What kind of emotion is this? Fun. How to stop him in such a situation? Wait, Monica, you will get answers to your question. I understand what you mean by this. Okay. So for example, suppose a father purchased a big TV, okay, 1 lakh का आप लोग TV खरीद के लाए हैं, and just taking an example, Rohan is the child's name. Rohan starts watching a lot of TV. So to cut his behavior, father is not liking the fact that he's watching too much TV. So to cut his behavior, father cuts the cable, okay, cuts the cable, देखना ही नहीं. Now what happened? Rohan goes to friend's house. He starts watching TV at friend's place. And now after some time, even the friends' parents are not liking कि ये क्या हो रहा है, इतना TV देख रहे हैं. So the friends' parents saw that both of them are watching a lot. So they also stopped their TV. There also the TV gets stopped. So now what happens? हमने उसका behavior तो cut कर दिया, right? हमने बच्चे का behavior तो cut कर दिया कि TV मत देखो. But his belief system has not changed. अभी भी उसका belief यही है कि TV, emotions ये जुड़े हैं, fun, entertainment, it's amazing, right? That's what he feels. Or he feels that, you know, he has no one to play with. He or she feels that बारिश हो रही है, नीचे कैसे जाऊं? What, I have no option but to watch TV. Lockdown है, what to do, right? So we have cut the behavior, but we have not gone what is the belief system. That has not changed. Emotions has not changed. And what happens is, दोनों तरफ से TV बंद हो गया, घर में भी बंद है, friends के यहाँ भी बंद है. Rohan is big enough. He goes to a pan shop. There he's seeing many people smoking, doing chit chat. He's listening what they are talking crap. He's getting used to it every day, and he also starts smoking. So what happens is nobody is wrong here. मम्मी पापा का intention गलत नहीं है. Even बच्चे का intention भी गलत नहीं है. The method to bring up the kid is wrong. You know, our system is wrong. Okay, so what is the right way? I'll just tell you. So now I want you to list down your child's beliefs connected with their behavior. तो आपने जो behavior आपको change करना है, आपने लिखा है ना? What is the behavior that you want to change? Now I want you to write. Just think कि क्या belief जुड़ा होगा इस behavior से? Why? What is the emotion or the child's belief that is connected to this behavior? If you can list that down in just quickly 1 minute. So suppose temper is the thing that you want to change. Temper is the behavior that is a problematic in your child. So belief क्या associate होगा child का कि maybe you know when I shout, मैं जब चिल्लाता हूँ तो मम्मी पापा मान जाते हैं. When I shout, things get done. Maybe मुझे attention मिलता है जब मैं चिल्लाता हूँ, मेरा temper lose करता हूँ. I get attention. I get my things automatically मुझे मिल जाती है. I get attention. Maybe this is his belief. So you need to write your own, you know, what your kid's belief might be. Suppose patience कम है बच्चे में, less patience. What is the belief? Belief can be, you know, instant gratification अच्छा लगता है बच्चे को कि, you know, मैंने मांगा और मुझे चीजें मिल गई और आपने दे भी दी as a parent. तो उसको आदत हो गई है instant gratification. He likes instant gratification. He likes the fact he believes that waiting is not good. I hate waiting. So just write down what is the belief associated with the behavior. Okay. So tell me how many of you would like that, you know, you want your child to be more creative and you want your kid to have powerful communication. You can raise your hands. There is a raise button. No, it's okay. You can answer in your own sheet. How many of you want your kid to be creative, powerful communication skills? How many of you want confident kid or any other quality you want in your kid? How many of you want helping, caring kids, really kind, helping, caring kids? And how many of you want that your child should respect you? And how many parents want all the qualities that I just listed? You know what, simple thing is we want our kids to have all these qualities, but those qualities itself is missing in us. So how will all the qualities in kids is possible, right? But I tell you, it is possible. The good news is it is possible. More than this, I want to tell you the truth. All these qualities were already there in your kids. It was there in your kids. For example, when a kid is 1.5 years, 2.5 years, imagine when your kid was at this age, imagine his innocent behavior. Was creativity present in your child when he was that small? हमसे ज़्यादा creative था, right? What about, we talk about communication skill. What about non-verbal communication skill? It was so powerful in your child when he was small. Non-verbal communication skills, like your whole day would be so stressed and you come home and you saw his beautiful smile, you forgot everything. That is called non-verbal communication. He had that skill in him. He was so confident. Throw him in the air. He used to smile. Now same thing if you do to your child again, your smile and his smile will fade away. The thought The thought that, you know, he had confidence in you and he had confidence in himself because nobody broke his confidence at that time. Nobody broke his confidence. He had the confidence. He had this quality which you want in your child now. So we don't have confidence because somebody has broken our confidence. Okay. So just imagine when a dog is sleeping, can we step on his tail? But a 2.5-year-old child goes with full confidence. Have you ever heard of dog biting a 2-year-old child? No. Dog is also sensible कि इस पे हाथ नहीं उठाना चाहिए. Dog is also sensible, okay? So qualities like speaking the truth. He was always truthful. He picked up the phone and said, "Papa ने बोला है, पापा घर पे नहीं है." He always spoke the truth. The truth. He was truthful. जो quality आपको चाहिए, right? All these qualities were there in your children. So who is responsible? We and our system. Okay. The unconscious parenting is the system. We are not conscious about it. Kids are God's gift. They are God's gift. When you gift somebody, you check whether the gift is broken or not. In the same way, when God gifted you, don't you think he checked? He must have checked, right? So God check करता है, इसीलिए 9 महीने लगते हैं उसको बनाने में, right? So you need to find out your kid's inborn talent. First of all, you need to find out what are your kids' inborn talent. There are 2 types of talent, parents: inborn and acquired talent. Okay, 2 types of talent: inborn and acquired. So what we learn from outside world, we call it as acquired talent. Okay. So most parents think, I will put my child in swimming, badminton, chess, my kid will become genius. Okay. This is all acquired talent. If that was possible, Mr. Narendra Modi, Swami Vivekanand, Abdul Kalam, इन सब ने काफी सारे क्लासेस किए होते और आइंस्टाइन ने भी कोई क्लासेस ज्वाइन किए होते ना, अगर जीनियस बन जाते तो इन सब चीजों से. This is all acquired talents. Okay. So as we all know, every child is God's gift. So if you give gift to somebody or if you give gift to anybody, do you check whether that gift is relevant for that person or not? कि आप कुछ भी गिफ्ट उठा के दे देते हो. अगर कोई 4 साल का बच्चा उसके बर्थडे पे आपको गिफ्ट देना है तो आप चेक करते हो ना, ये गिफ्ट रेलिवेंट होगा कि नहीं 4 साल के लिए. आप 4 साल के बच्चे को अलग गिफ्ट देते हो, 8 साल के बच्चे को अलग देते हो, राइट? यू सी द रेलिवेंस, उसके काम आएगा कि नहीं. In the same way, God must have also checked. So in your child, there is some inborn talent. A God's gift is lying there. But our problem is, if your child knows that he has some God's gift, your child knows that he is gifted, he has some God's gift, or you know, वो मम्मी पापा के against जाता है, and he works on that talent, and he becomes someone like Amir Khan, Dhoni, MS Dhoni, Swami Vivekanand. After that, people will say, ये तो God का gift है, ये बंदा तो God gifted है, right? But I believe parents, every individual is God gifted. God has not done any partiality, but most parents have not opened the wrapper of that gift yet, right? So you need to know how to find out child's inner God gift, and then after उसको profession में कैसे convert करना है and how to develop it. Okay. Even Bhagavad Gita says the same thing. Prakriti hi kriya. It says that molding of personality and character is truly the prime duty of a parent. It says molding of personality and character is truly the prime duty of a parent. वही बात महाभारत के अंदर भी है. अर्जुन को imagine अर्जुन को अर्जुन अच्छा धनुष चलाता था, right? His mother never complained कि तू भीम की तरह बन जा. Neither Bhim was forced to become like Arjun, right? They recognized their inborn talent. They developed it, and those 5 Pandavas were equal to 100 in the war because the talent was recognized. Okay. So we need to know inborn talent. So tell me, Shweta, how much time do we have so that I can quickly wrap it up?
20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, right? So that brings me to point. What is the inborn talent of your child? Please pay attention to that fact. Okay. So how to develop also how to develop family values in your child. Sanskar जिसको हम कहते हैं, right? Because if you don't have this, forget all the above points that you have just written. Family values and developing sanskar in your child is very, very important. Because nowadays our focus is only good marks. Goodness is not our focus.
But somewhere, you know, people, whenever you talk to the parent, they always say, you know, their first intention is to their child should be a good human being. How much contribution they are making, that is different part. But everyone intention is that they want their kids to be a good human being.
I'm glad. And I'm so happy that all these parents have come here to learn something more about some new insights about parenting, because you know most parents, they don't realize that they need to learn something new in parenting. I'm proud of all these parents who have come here to learn something more, something that they can improve. They're ready to change or bring a change in themselves. So good job, parents. Take your right hand out and tap your shoulders. Good job. Say good job.
Good job.
Absolutely, yeah. So that brings me to the adult versus child thinking. So we have a different ways to view a problem. So kids will see any work as a fun oriented, okay, and adult will see any work as task oriented. So you can write down fun oriented, task oriented. Kids are fun oriented, adults are task oriented. Okay. So example, eating food. For kids, it is not a task, but for mama, it is a task ki jaldi khatam kare khana. Okay. Okay. For kids, they want to talk, smile. They want to watch while eating. They will make that sound with the spoon. Homework also, he wants to talk and have fun. So basically, kids are fun oriented, right? And parents, adults are task oriented. So if you want to be a positive or a conscious parent, you also have to be fun oriented. Write it down somewhere, okay? We need to be fun oriented. Kids enjoy every work. Do you as adults enjoy every work? You can
Many
ask
times.
yourself, you know, kids enjoy every
Many a
work.
times.
Yeah. So
Tasks
basically,
have to be completed.
yeah, this workshop, tasks have to be completed, right? So this workshop, if it is a task for you ki complete karna hai, or do you want to enjoy it? You know, there are two ways of looking at things. Ki isko complete karna hai, ye task hai, ya you want to enjoy it. So basically, it's a way of looking at things. So we need to enjoy with our kids. हमें दुखी आत्मा की तरह नहीं बनना है उनके सामने, okay? Because they are fun oriented. So ground rule, write it in capital, enjoy with your kids, okay? So for us, many of us, putting them to sleep is a task. एक काम खत्म हो 10 बजे सुलाना, it's a task. Instead, how about having pillow fights, storytelling, talk to them, have gratitude exercise, enjoy homework together. हम क्या बोलते हैं, चलो तुम अपना homework complete कर लो, बैठ जाओ और हम अपना काम kitchen में करने लग जाते हैं. So how about, you know, sitting with them? You don't have to teach them or do anything. Just sit with them, be with them, and let them do their homework. This is also a way of having a gratitude exercise at night. So every night I sit with both my children in their bed, in their night suit and all, whatever, and we do this gratitude exercise of what are you grateful for today? Just today, just 2 things you are grateful for. So they will say, like, you know, I'm grateful for amazing tasty food you gave me today. Or they'll say, I'm grateful that my friend came to my place. I'm grateful for having conversation with my friend. Anything, very small little thing that they can be grateful for. I'm grateful that, you know, I enjoyed my shower today. So you can do this exercise with your kids every day. What are the 1 or 2 things you are grateful for? That brings a lot of gratitude in the children. They value small things that they take it for granted, okay? So this exercise has helped me a lot with my children valuing stuff. And if they don't understand in the beginning what is gratitude, you can give them example. So I give them example. So I start with myself. Aryaman, you know what? I'm really grateful for Didi today. She made such awesome food. Didi is the help that I have in my house who cooks for me. for us. So I tell them, I'm so grateful for Didi, she cooked food for us. I'm so grateful for nature. I really, have gratitude for nature. It rained today. Any small things, be grateful, and then they will understand. They also have gratitude for small chocolate they got. So you can do this small things. So basically, ground rule is enjoy with your kids, okay? And for long-term improvement, we need to understand child psychology. So normal parents complain that my kid don't listen to me, because normal parents focus on saying and listening. Bolna hai aur sunna hai. Bas do cheez. But as a positive parent, all of you as a positive parent, our focus should be on understanding and making them understand. बोलना और सुनना नहीं है, उनको समझाना है और समझना है, ये हमारा फोकस होना चाहिए. So just imagine your child is listening to you but is not understanding you, and now you imagine you are making him understand. You're making him understand. He understands and he applies. There is big difference in that. Okay, so सुनना, समझना and अपनाना, ये सब बात अलग होती है, अलग अलग बात है. सुनना, समझना and अपनाना. Okay, so suppose I'll tell you a very good example of how the child thinking and adult thinking is different. So Rahul एग्जाम में फेल हो जाता है, okay, और पापा उसको पनिश करते हैं, उसको डांटते हैं, उसको कंपेयर करते हैं और उसको बोलते हैं कि look at पूजा, our neighbor, कितना अच्छा उसने एग्जाम में किया है, कितने अच्छे एग्जाम से पास हुई है. एंड बच्चा बोलता है, राहुल बोलता है, पापा आई यूज्ड टू सी पूजा, दैट इज व्हाई आई फेल्ड. This is that's how the different thinking is. Psychology is different. So papa seeing puja is different and kids seeing puja is different. Both intentions were different. Okay, so we want them to listen to us or get any work done through them. If we want any work done through them, we have to understand the child's psychology. There is no other way out. Have you heard Crocodile and Bagula ki story? Anyone? Crocodile and Bagula?
Crocodile and monkey we had heard.
Sorry?
Crocodile and monkey.
You have heard about crocodile and monkey? So crocodile और बगुला की स्टोरी ये है, इससे मैं आपको बताऊंगी why I am sharing this. अगर आपको बोलेंगे कि crocodile के मुंह के अंदर हाथ रखो और तो आप हाथ रखोगे? Go put your hand in crocodile's mouth. Will you do it? We will fear, right? We will not do it. हम डर जाएंगे. We will have fear. But Bagula understands crocodile psychology. Bagula understands crocodile psychology. उसको पता है कि जब crocodile खाना खा लेता है और उसका पेट भर जाता है तो वो मुंह खोल के सोता है. Okay? जब वो मुंह खोल के सोता है तो बगुला को पता है कि मैं उसके मुंह में जाके जो भी बचा हुआ खाना चिपका हुआ है वो मैं उसके मुंह से जाके निकाल सकता हूँ और अपना पेट भर सकता हूँ. बिकॉज उसको पता है कि वो सोएगा उस टाइम वो कुछ नहीं करेगा क्योंकि उसका पेट भरा हुआ है. सो दैट बगुला अंडरस्टैंड्स crocodile psychology and he goes and take the food from his mouth. We people can't do it. So it's very important कि आपका काम अगर आपको करवाना है बच्चे से, आपको उसकी साइकोलॉजी समझनी पड़ेगी. In the same way, very good monkey also, to catch monkey. बंदर पकड़ने वाला बंदर की साइकोलॉजी समझता है तभी बंदर को पकड़ता है, right? So what do they, very interesting, in a glass jar, they keep chana, okay? In a glass jar, they keep chana, hang the bottle on tree. Monkey goes, keeps his hand inside, and the size of the mouth of the bottle is such that monkey's hand अंदर तो चला जाता है monkey का हाथ, and he puts chana in his fist. और चना उसके fist में रखता है, मुट्ठी बंद कर लेता है, and tries to take his hand out like this. And monkey is not able to leave his chana also. He's not able to leave his chana and not able to take his hand out also. He gets confused, and exactly at that point when he gets confused, people catches him at that time of confusion. So that's how they understand monkey psychology. So जब बंदर को पकड़ा जा सकता है, बगुला उसके मुंह से खाना ला सकता है, तो don't you think even your child to change your child's behavior is easy if you understand child psychology? It is easy, right? It is easy. You can change. So how to change? We have to understand the root cause, as I said, the behavior, root of the behavior, so that you have to go into his emotion center. आप उसके इमोशन सेंटर में कैसे जाएंगे? सपोज आप एक चेयर पे बैठे हो, आप सब लोग अभी एक चेयर पे बैठे हो, ओके? अब आप जब उठोगे उस चेयर से तभी कोई और आके बैठ पाएगा, राइट? इन द सेम वे, अगर आप ये आपके चाइल्ड के इमोशंस पे फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, गेम्स, टीवी ये सब बैठा हुआ है और आप उसको वहां से उठना पड़ेगा, तभी आप जाके उसके बिहेवियर को चेंज कर पाओगे. यू हैव टू सिट ऑन दैट चेयर. You have to make place for yourself. You have to make place for yourself in his emotion center so that the behavior changes. Okay, so it's a very good thing is of example that I can think of is a bank account. बैंक अकाउंट में डेबिट क्रेडिट होता है ना, तो अभी क्या हो गया, अगर आपके बच्चे 8, 10, 15 साल के हैं, आपने ऑलरेडी थोड़ा डैमेज तो कर दिया है, उसके इमोशन सेंटर से थोड़ा दूर तो चले गए हो. अब वापस आने के लिए आपको एक बैंक अकाउंट की तरह करना पड़ेगा कि what activities I can do with my child that increases that जिससे उसके इमोशन सेंटर में क्रेडिट हो, जिससे I make place for myself in his emotion center, and what activities I have to stop doing जिससे मैं दूर जा रही हूँ उसके इमोशंस से. Okay, so that emotion center is a bank account. Debit, credit, याद रखिए. What all I can do that I increase the account size, I debit and credit, and what activities I need to stop doing जिससे उसका debit हो रहा है हमारा emotion center उससे. Okay, so friends, and example is so from birth he follows us. बचपन से बच्चा हमें फॉलो करता है. पेरेंट्स स्पेशली मदर इज एवरीथिंग टू योर चाइल्ड. फिर क्या होता है, धीरे धीरे उसकी लाइफ में फ्रेंड्स आते हैं, स्कूल आता है, टीवी आता है, फेसबुक आता है. उससे क्या होता है, हम थोड़ा धीरे धीरे डिटैचमेंट होते जाता है, स्लोली सो उसके बाद क्या होता है, फिर हम उसे पनिश करने लग जाते हैं, डांटने लगते हैं, चिल्लाते हैं, बहस करते हैं, बहुत कुछ होता है, बहुत कुछ, हर दिन कुछ होता है. सो हमारी जो जगह है, आवर प्लेस इन हिज इमोशन सेंटर गेट्स रिड्यूस्ड डे बाय डे. वी आर नॉट इवन रियलाइजिंग हाउ फार वी आर गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम हिज इमोशंस. ओके, सो व्हाट टू डू is a parking car. To make a place for your car to park, remove all other excess car. Okay, you have to remove the excess things that is there. It's like a sugar box. Sugar box is a very good example. So आपको एक बड़ा शुगर का डब्बा है और एक छोटा शुगर का डब्बा है. छोटे डब्बे में शुगर खत्म हो गई है, तो आप बड़े डब्बे से पोर करेंगे, राइट? So when you will pour sugar, तो What is the thing? The sugar तभी जाएगी ना जब छोटे डब्बे का लिड जो है, लिड खुला होगा, तभी तो आप शुगर पोर कर पाओगे. इन द सेम वे आपका एडवाइस अगर आपको बच्चे पे जाना चाहिए, बिहेवियर ठीक करना है, वो आपकी सुने, तो आपको उसका दिमाग का ढक्कन खोलना होगा. You have to go into his emotion center so that he listens to you. Okay, so now you have written what are the beliefs associated with your child's behavior. You have listed down everything. Okay, you have listed down the behavior, and you have listed down what goes into it. Belief क्या है? So for example, if he lies, अगर वो झूठ बोल रहा है, तो उसका क्या belief होगा? Belief होगा मम्मी मारेगी, I'll get scolding. What is the belief? Write that. You must have written that. Okay, so my thing is that there is a no right way to parent. There is no right nutritional advice. There is no right behavioral tool for parent. Ask yourself this question. If I'm covered in mud, how can I keep them clean? मैं खुद अगर mud में हूँ, covered, how will I keep them clean? How can I truly love my child if I don't love myself enough? How can I bring peace in them when I cannot honor peace within? So first of all, you have to think, how are you as a parent? Are you sorted? Are you happy in your life? Are you clean? Do you love yourself? Because first you need to have it in you to give it. हम ही जब खाली होंगे तो उनको क्या देंगे? So are you full? Do you have all these things that you want in your kid? So first of all, ask yourself these things, questions. Self awareness is very important, you know, because you need to be an aware parent. Awareness about your own self, about your childhood. How was your childhood? What are the incidences that happened in your childhood that changed your beliefs? So as a life coach, I work on mindset of the people. I have my parenting classes. I go deep into all these issues that we just spoke. 1 hour is not enough for me to make you understand how to go into the emotion center, how to change you as a parent. What have you gone through in your childhood that you are projecting to your children and what they are seeing in you? It's a very deep subject, and as a life transformation coach, I work with parents, I work with individual to change their mindset, and that's how I bring complete transformation in people. So 1 hour is not enough for me to make you understand so many things, but only one thing I want you to take away from this session is to go into the child's emotion center and make them do whatever you want them to do. And if you want to learn more, you want to get deep, you have more questions, then you can always get in touch with me. Shweta has my number, Vinay has my number. You can always get back to me and we can go in deep. So I would like to, give the mic to Shweta.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shilpa. Lot many things which we need to, see inside us, because somewhere you had touched upon the things which we don't want to discuss. हमें पता है, but हम उसको touch upon नहीं करना चाहते हैं, because that is our belief system. And we see, when we become the parent, when we just acquire any degree, so we read the books on that. Either we're doing the engineering or we're the teacher or we're a doctor, so we read the books specific in that particular area. But when we become the parent, we hardly read any book, that we think कि automatically वो हमारे अंदर आ गया है, मम्मी ने बताया, दादी माँ ने बताया, सासू माँ ने बताया, and it automatically we imbibe. And the belief system, because we just work on the basis of whatever the belief system developed from the parents to the grandparents. So at that time, that scenario जो उनका था, उन्होंने जो हमें pass on किया, and we are forwarding that to the next generation. So today you touch upon the very important point, that is the unconscious parenting.
Yeah,
and we always unconscious parenting, because that is a task. We finish, we give the food, and our job is done. And then we complain कि बच्चा खाता नहीं है. So that is the biggest thing, because we take it task oriented and the child wants the fun oriented.
Yeah.
So because you had touched upon that's why it clicks in the mind ki why some kids say, run away from the studies. The reason is that only. Right. We sit with them to do it fast without judging their mind, how much the capability they are having, how inborn capability they have, God gifted, like what you had said. Some people are creative, some are very analytical, some are very, they just love the mathematics things. So in spite of going through the depth of the child capability, we just, want to do it fast, task oriented, not the fun oriented. Right. So that, and then we complain कि बच्चा सुनता नहीं है, बच्चा पढ़ाई में मन नहीं लगाता है, TV के साथ में. So we need to, you had given a lot of insight कि where we need to work on कि why they are behaving in that way. Earlier we were not seeing in this way.
Yeah, root cause पे जाना है. Step
root
back.
Cause पे, exactly.
What is the cause of that behavior?
Yes. So that is the one thing I think, whatever the queries I had received on during the registration part is that same thing. I think every question is lying from the belief system only.
Everything.
Everything. I think either talk about the mobile phone, either talk about the food habit, either talk about the stubborn of the child, why the child behaves in such a way. So everything, somewhere you have to introspect yourself. You have to see yourself first. And then you have to find out why the child is behaving in the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. Bang on, Shweta. You touched the right chord.
I am just going to share one incident right now, because you had touched upon, because my upbringing was like that. Now I just quote in the starting, we raise girls to be perfect. आपको perfect daughter, perfect wife, perfect, daughter-in-law, सब perfect बनना है. So somewhere that is deep, your parenting is done in that way. You're going to some other place and you have to be perfect, have the praise so called. So somewhere that belief system is very strong in me, and I don't know, unconsciously, I passed it on to my daughter, the elder one. And in the school, because I was a teacher and she was in the same school, and one day, like how the kids, they talk with each other, she had said something to the friend, and that child had said, okay, I'm going to complain to the teacher. And my daughter, she went to the washroom and she cried. She closed the door and she cried and cried. The reason, she had, later on, one of my friend called me and told, he just spoke to her. So she had said, अब सब बोलेंगे श्वेता मैम की बेटी ने ऐसा किया.
Oh.
So now I can so easily correlate, because that was the unconscious. I haven't maintained that, because maybe in my work culture, जो मैं काम करती थी, perfection, that had in place, rooted in my child belief in such a strong way.
Yeah.
So she should take it as a childhood. I can do that. There's no problem.
Right.
So you
So
never
it's coming
know what.
from your childhood, actually.
Yes. So like what you had said now in the starting, behavior, that the incidents, you had said 4 things: incident, emotion, belief, and behavior.
Yeah.
So that is the one thing, I can very easily correlate.
Amazing. Yeah, that's those 4 things you understand, and your parenting is like you are one step ahead in parenting.
I hope so. Because now I will not complain my child is not eating or having fuss about this or behaving in this way. I hope any parent which want to, say something, please put your mic off and you can talk to Shilpa.
And I would also like to say to all parents to, do parenting courses, read books and all. It will give you a lot of insight. There's so many amazing books. Somebody has asked also which books. I personally like, Conscious Parenting by Dr. Shefali. I love that book. I would recommend that book. And there are so many books. I have to make a list. I can share it later on maybe. I've myself done parenting courses. Being a life coach, I was not able to coach my own self, and I was like, I was not understanding the reason behind my shouting, my behavior. And once I realized that it is coming from me, it's not the child's fault. It is all within me. What is making me do all these things? And once I changed my mindset, I worked on my mind, unconscious part of it, and everything changed for me. My relationship with my kids, my relationship with my husband, my relationship with my own self transformed, and took my level little up in parenting and relationships. So I would recommend everyone to keep an eye on such forums like how we did it today, on some courses, increase your knowledge, and read. And if you want my help, I am also there.
Friends,
Shilpa,
friend Shilpa had written a book. I just want to show you over here. Just 1 second. Just one second. So she had written a book.
So I have written a book on medicine children. That means how to raise your kids without medicines, because both my children are totally medicine free. They don't have any, I've not put them gone through any injections, any medicines till date. They're totally medicine free, and their body recovers on its own. I have strong faith in my body, in my kids' body, the natural way of raising kids. So if you think that this subject interests you, you can go on Amazon and it's a very reasonably priced. In Kindle version is 110 rupees and paperback is 229. So you can definitely, see my journey. I pour my heart into this book. So you can go through this, my own personal experience of raising
Shilpa.
3 kids.